If you want to build a successful business that will actually bring you profit, you should not treat it as your self-affirmation tool. What do I mean by that? I see in a lot of founders and entrepreneurs, they choose to open a business not because they actually want to open a business or because they actually understand how the business works. So it's marketing, it's human resources, it's business administration, it's finances, it's yada yada yada. But because they see it as a fast way to wear a suit. And that's a wrong approach. Business is not a fast way to wear a suit. In fact, you should not be wearing suit at all. It's a secondary thing if you are, an example, in a law firm. Yeah, you are wearing a suit because it matches your positioning. But if you are opening a plumbing service, there is no prestige, no luxury. You can make a lot of money from it. Plumbing, construction, a lot of industries that can bring you a lot of money, but they're not necessarily prestigious. Don't take me wrong, I'm talking right now about positioning, how you should position yourself to your client. You should not be positioning your plumbing business as a luxury, as a beautiful business with flowers or whatever. Because I see this problem in founders a lot. They don't understand how marketing works, and in fact they think that it's a so they treat a marketing department, a marketing area of their business as their art therapy. They think, oh, okay, we need to create a logo. My 10-year-old niece will draw this logo and I want there to be flowers. And again, you're opening a plumbing business, but you want your logo to have gold, to portray luxury. It has to be a really old Roman font. And you want the favorite flower of your mother to be included in there. Again, you're opening a plumbing business. And by designing this logo, you are not thinking about your client. You are not thinking about how it positions your business. You are not thinking about how it can give you more sales. You are thinking about the trauma that you have of not being luxury, of not being appreciated enough in your industry. And you want to wear this beautiful suit while you are repairing a plumbing system in someone's house. Again, if you want to wear a suit, go get your degree and be a finance bro or something. But if you want to open a business, if you want to be a businessman, if you know how to do plumbing and you are the best in this, you should be concentrating on it and not on your ego, because ego is what kills your business. Ego is what kills your business, I'm telling you. When designing a logo, when designing a whole brand identity, because logo is not enough, you should think about your client. You should think about what kind of business do you have and what do you want your client to feel when they approach this business. For example, I created a brand identity for a construction firm. They do industrial flooring. So their clients are businesses. It's a B2B model. And they're selling to factories, they're selling to hospitals, to government buildings, etc., etc. We just need to understand who is the decision maker there. A small factory, it's a factory owner. Hospital, it's probably a person trusted by a government. It's probably a person who needs to meet government standards. Factory owner has to meet government standards as well. So it's a really strict industry. You have to be trusted, you have to be a professional, you have to be perfect in your job, you have to be clean, execute everything beautifully. It has to be perfect floors that client would be satisfied. Are we doing a gold logo here? No. Does this industry earns a lot of money? Yes, it does. Big revenue doesn't mean luxury. We have to understand that. Because a lot of people think that, okay, if I'm writing those big prices in my invoice, I should be a luxury brand then. No, again, plumbing business. Plumbing business. What? No luxury there. Okay. When a client approaches a construction firm, they want to trust this firm. They want to be sure that this firm will execute a beautiful, clean job that matches the government standards, and that they will solve their problem of matching to the government standards. They will solve the problem of bad floors that they have right now, and it will be a fast, clean, professional job up to standards. We want our client to feel like this. We are making a logo that feels like this. So when our client sees a logo, they immediately feel that they can trust this person. Of course, everything is subconscious. Client won't understand why they feel this way with one firm and they feel another way with the other firm. But everything is subconscious, and again, design and marketing, and design as part of the marketing, is more about psychological strategy than it is about art. Again, don't treat it as your art therapy, don't treat it as your art project. It's much more scientific than you're saying. You have to treat your business image strategically. You should not treat it artsy. You should not apply your creativity here if you're not a creative. Even me as a creative, my brand identity of my agency, it's quite strict. I have a style and I work in this style, and only, not for my clients, just when I'm doing marketing materials for myself. I only work in this style for me. You have to be consistent in order to build trust with your client, and that's what brand identity gives you. It gives you consistency because brand identity has clear rules. You are not your business. Your business is not you. It's not your child. You have your children. Even your children, they have their separate lives. You do you. You can be creative only with your own life. Business is not your life. Or if you want it to be your child, your life, your a part of you, then maybe it's not a business, maybe it's a hobby. So you should differentiate that. Are you building a business or you are building a hobby, very expensive hobby? Because a lot of people, they build a hobby instead of a business. And I can't say it's a problem. It's just your expectations don't meet reality, and you may be upset because of it. That's what it is, instead of a problem.